Alright, I'm gonna try it this way, for for a while. I'm gonna try one comic at a time because I realize it's a lot of information just in one video with multiple comics. So this is from last Wednesday. It's Metal number 3, and I did actually figure out that it does take. I feel stupid for this one. It does take place in the Rebirth universe only because the crossover or the connection points that they have that happen in Teen Titans, Nightwing, and Arrow, Green Arrow, and then of what's going to happen with Justice League. So honestly, I love how we started off. I just love the fact, though I want to say this might be out of character for Damian, but I will get into that in a moment. Is that we started with a na 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 Batman. Of course, Clark's like, Bruce is like, yeah, they might have something for it. So, from what I get the gist of, is that Clark has seen every universe that has happened up to this point's death. And or has lived lives of it. I'm honestly not sure. Excuse me. I mean, I love the fact that they're doing that type of continuity. But hey, I guess in this world, if that's Damien, that's Damien. Who cares? And there's something right here, Carpe Diem, which I didn't pick up the first time. But I mean, why say that? That's just a little weird. But yeah, and then Clark dies, and honestly, it's just kind of confusing. I mean, it explains it right here, but it's kind of cool too. And I'm gonna stop at that point for that. I love what they're doing with covers. Also, they turn into colors. I mean, literally, they're living up to the metal name. And I mean, even the alternative covers is I like them. The art is fantastic. And I mean, the art's gonna be on top in these because I mean they're trying to get a point sold through. And if they have to do it this way, they have to do it that way. So they're gonna put their best people on it, and they did with the writers. The one thing I'm still confused on that's not explained is Dr. Fate's role in all this. And because we found out that he was helping Mr. Terrific and whatnot. But Alyssa, that's going to be explained later on. I mean, he's just there helping them. And I mean, Dr. Fate doesn't need a reason to explain. I love Nightwing's look. He just looks done and raggedy. I mean, I'm loving the little things in the comics. And why not? I love the fact that it's Wonder Woman splitting up the brothers. And Damian still doesn't seem to get it that they all care. And I mean, they're getting Deathstroke in on this, so it's gonna be interesting. Because his comics have been fantastic lately, too. I'm still trying, honestly, the Robins still freak me out. They just do. And then just a random monkey. So Superman is all on for trying to rescue Bruce because of Carpe Diem being said. But if Clark actually listened to it, he would have known not to gone. I mean, it's good to know that our two main heroes that died in the second issue are still alive, with Wonder Woman and Superman, or part of our Trinity. And it's good to, I'm not going to show the last page, but they had a code. The Trinity had a code, which was a little clever. It was using the first letter of each name of the other two if the other one was in trouble. So, I mean, I like that. And I kind of want to see that incorporated more. Because, I mean, we still don't have a solid, or not origin, but a solid of what's happened from issue 1 and before. From the Rebirth issue. And, I mean, there's stuff they have to play with because they just kind of done that. I mean, we had a little meetup. We know that in the annual for Wonder Woman that those two were kind of just spying and they met that way. That so I mean it's kind of like it's whatever. I love that Arthur's just done too. He's just done. He doesn't care, and you know, Deathstroke just making a good point. But honestly, it's worth the read. It's definitely worth the weird art. Definitely worth the weird art. And I'm not going to show the last page. But so Metal issue number 3 was definitely a solid read. There's still a little continuity errors in my opinion, but I mean that says an overall. But so I honestly I would highly recommend it still. I mean most places will still have the 3 issues of Metal and the Forge and whatever the other prequel one was, and so yeah, definitely look into it, guys. If this is why you came here. If not, well, thank you for listening to my beautiful voice, because I'm just sick at the moment, so this is all I gotta do. I've got to do. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I mean, yeah. So, I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10. Mainly because it's caught my interest. It might be the cover that caught my interest. It just might be that. Alright, guys. Peace out. See ya.